Hi, everyone, and welcome to the first ever virtual President's Industry Celebration. My name is Sarah Steele, and I'm the chair of the President's Industry Dinner Task Force. For the past few months, I've been working with the LHBA staff to navigate these uncertain times in order to find a way to celebrate Toby Stoley and his term as president. It's been a pleasure working on the board with Toby for a number of years. His dedication, leadership have had a huge impact on the LHBA and all of its members. Well, I'm sure we are all missing the usual dinner gala. I hope that you'll enjoy the video we've put together. A big thank you to our sponsors for their continued support in making this event happen. Event sponsor Auburn Homes, Inc. Meal sponsor North Pole Trim and Supplies Limited. Bronze sponsor Cohen Hiley LLP Lawyers, Moen Faucets, MTE Consultants, and Patine Building Supply.
Welcome to the London Home Builders Association President's Industry Celebration. It is my privilege on behalf of members of LHBA to pay tribute to Toby Stoley for the outstanding leadership he has shown during his term as our association president. First, let me say how fortunate it was to have a veteran president to lead us through the unprecedented challenge of COVID-19. Toby's steady leadership has been critical during this unique time. Throughout his term, Toby has directed his energy towards participation in meetings with our municipal partners. Using open conversation and his signature humor, he brought forward the industry's need for surety and clarity in regulations and explained the importance of detail and consistency in implementation. He looked to instill a wide perspective and sought solutions and efficiencies to the benefits of all parties. He also focused on the engagement of members, from welcoming new members to reinvigorating participation of current ones. Through his guidance, LHBA has begun outreach to surrounding municipalities and started down the path in developing its regional voice. When COVID happened, Toby's sincere concern for members manifested itself in several president's chats. He brought opportunities to understand what was happening provincially, as well as federally, by providing direct interaction with guests from OHBA, CHBA, London Police Services, the City of London, Middlesex Centre, and Terrion. He furnished industry insights on the Mayor's Economic Recovery Task Force and was open in sharing the thorough and professional approach taken towards safety protocols developed within Sifton Properties. His leadership and generosity cut through the confusing mass of information and helped members to comply with shifting protocols to ensure the industry could maintain its essential status and complete new homes for Londoners. To ensure LHBA's stability in weathering legislated restrictions on events and programs, Toby's support has been key to finding appropriate mitigations while maintaining services core to members' businesses and staying true to association strategic priorities. His passion for innovation and his in-depth knowledge of the latest of building science has garnered him well-deserved respect within the industry as well as building professionals across the province. In addition to being LHBA president, Toby is also one of only 4 builders in the province to be appointed to the board of directors for the Terrion Warranty Corporation. Toby has also shown a strong sense of community through support and initiatives like the Business Cares Food Drive, and sits on the national chair of Kids Kicking Cancer. Toby's commitment to the LHBA is well known. His service started through the Renovators Council over 2 decades ago. Serving on the board of directors since 2001, LHBA has greatly benefited from his reasonable, consistent approach. His dedication served as an inspiration for current members as well as the next generation joining our membership. It is unusual to be thanking Toby in the LHBA boardroom today, rather than celebrating with members at our traditional President's Industry Dinner. But it is also fitting to be here where Toby began his service. Capturing this on video will be a reminder to Toby of the appreciation that we all feel for his outstanding service to LHBA and our industry. Toby, today we will present you with the traditional bent hammer at a luncheon at the board and partners in our near future. But today, please accept this Maple Leafs jersey as our first show of appreciation.
Oh, wow. Thank you. My number and everything. Very nice. Thank you very much. Thanks, Sue. It's been an extraordinary year and a half, to say the very least. I'm honored to have served as LHBA president, and I'm very proud of the work that we have done as an association over the past year at all levels. It's been challenging, but at the same time, it's been rewarding with our successes. Locally, Lois has done a tremendous job working with the city, keeping things moving along in a very difficult circumstances. There is a very lengthy list of accomplishments and successes that I won't speak to here. Additionally, I'd like to acknowledge cooperation that we have seen at the city, and I'd like to thank George Kostafis and Peter Kokoris and all of their staff for their hard work. It has not been easy or smooth, and we have many issues, but I can tell you in speaking to my counterparts in other parts of the province, we are lucky to have the relationship with the city that we do. OHBA worked tirelessly through the pandemic, working with the provincial government, often on weekends and evenings. Without this effort, I am certain that residential construction would not have been deemed an essential service, and the economic impact on our industry could have been dire. OHBA was also responsible for developing the health and safety protocols related to COVID that were distributed to our members, and that allowed us to continue to work safely. Thank you to OHBA CEO Joe Vaccaro and his amazing staff. CHBA also made a tremendous impact at the federal level, ensuring wage subsidies and support programs were supportive of industry businesses and keeping government aware of the significant role construction plays in economic recovery. Thank you to CHBA CEO Kevin Lee, as well as our own Sue Wastel, who sits on the CHBA executive. As I said at the beginning, the pandemic has created enormous challenges, but I think the successes and achievements that we have made clearly show the value of being a member of our great association. There are a number of people that I would like to thank today, people who have provided amazing support to me. First, I would like to thank our executive and board of directors. We have a very involved and effective group, and I've really enjoyed working with you over the past year and a half. In particular, I would like to thank Sue Wastel, who served as our past president. Sue is a good friend, and she has an incredible work ethic, and she is extremely dedicated to the association. Thank you, Sue. I would also like to thank another great friend, our incoming president, Dave Stiemac. Dave is extremely intelligent and has a great understanding of the issues facing our industry. Dave and I have very different approaches, but I also think we have some important commonalities. I think we both approach issues with a sense of humor, and we don't take ourselves too seriously. I think we are also both open-minded and will change our point of view if given compelling reasons. I think both of these traits are essential in the role of president. Thank you, Dave. You're going to kill it this year. Next, I'd like to thank Richard Sifton and the Sifton family for allowing me the opportunity to serve as president and do what I do for LHBA. Sifton Properties has always been committed to our industry in many facets, and this is just another example of that commitment. I would also like to thank my boss, Rick Goyers, and Donna Gerbich, our production manager, as well as all of our staff. We have an incredible team at Sifton, and they have really stepped up this year and covered for me when my responsibilities took me away from the office and from site. Now, my last two thank yous revolve around a couple of retirements. First, I'd like to thank Iselino Sousa, who I have had the privilege of working with the past 12 years at Sifton, but who I have known over the past 20 years through the association. Iselino retired back in July. He is one of those rare people you meet in life who has an incredible impact and influence on you. Although I was his boss, I learned far more from him than him from me. He is a mentor to me, and I admired his caring and compassionate approach to managing our staff. He's dedicated, hardworking, experienced, knowledgeable, and has an incredible mind. Every day I aspire to be like Iselino. I'd like to thank him for his support over the past year and a half, but really over the past 20 years. He has been an invaluable asset for Sifton Properties as well as the LHBA. Last, but certainly not least, I would like to thank our CEO, Lois Langdon. Lois recently announced her retirement date as September 1st, 2021. Lois has done an incredible job over the last 27 years in her role. She has been an invaluable asset and a driving force behind the association, in instilling much transformation and growth, focusing on advocacy at all levels of government. and she has been the one steady constant in all of those years. On a personal note, I've had an amazing working relationship with Lois in the 20 past years that I've been a member at LHBA, and I am sad to see that end, but I know we will always be in contact. Lois, you have been a great friend. Thank you. Although my presidency has ended, I will stay on as past president and do what I can to support Dave. We clearly are not through all of our challenges yet, and I will do my part. As many of you know, I've been on the board for nearly 20 years and the executive for 18, and this is my third, and I will tell you, my last term as president. When I am done next year as past president, I will be stepping off the board, making room for some much needed younger blood. We have a number of younger builders on the board and participating on various committees that I am strongly encouraging to step up and move on to the executive to take their turn in leading this great association. I say to them that it is an amazing experience full of opportunities and personal growth. Although I will no longer be on the board after next year, I will continue to be committed and step in to help where I can. Contrary to a rumor that I am retiring, I will still be committed and dedicated to my real job at Sifton Properties. I love what I do and am fortunate to be working in this great industry building homes. Additionally, I will be busy with my new role on the board of directors at Terrion. In closing, I would like to thank the association for allowing me to have this amazing experience over the last 20 years. It has been an incredible ride. Thank you, and good luck to Dave.
Next, we have Dick Brower from Brower Plumbing and Heating to swear in Dave Stiemac from the Ironstone Building Company as our new president. Brought to you by our platinum partners, Libro Credit Union, the London Free Press, Rogers Communications Canada Inc., Strict Baldinelli Moniz, Civil, Structural, Mechanical, and Electrical Engineers.
Fellow members, it is with great pleasure to present the oath of office to your incoming president, Dave Stiemac. I know all too well the important role that LHBA has in our community, not only for builders and the city, but also for our consumers. Our members are the ones who built this city. And with strong leadership, LHBA will continue to be a large part of this great city of ours. Working together, we can make it even better, especially at times like these. And now, Dave, I would like you to come forward and please take the oath of office.
I swear that I will faithfully and truly perform my duty as President of the London Home Builders Association, and that I will, to the best of my ability, attend all meetings requiring my attention, and that I shall do all things only as I truly and conscientiously believe to be in the best interest of the association. Thank you, Dick. I would like to say a few words as incoming president, and first and foremost would be to thank Toby Stoley for his incredible leadership through the most difficult year that we've ever had. To lead through a pandemic is incredible, and he did a great job. Thank you. As we set forth the future of our LHBA association, it is imperative that we get input from the entire membership, including the builders, renovators, trades, and suppliers. Without your input, it is very difficult for us to proceed. We all are told that we have no time or have little time to help. But as I said in the video, as a father of 5 and also president of my own home building company, we do have to make time for the things that are important. And I believe that those things that employ our families and our employment base of the rest of the people that work for us is important to give back. And I ask you to please make time for the LHBA. As we work through these current disruptions of COVID, through trade, labor, and material supplies, it is important that we work together, including the stakeholders and our representation through the OHBA and CHBA, to come up with solutions that will help us not only today, but in the event of any further disruptions that COVID does provide. Finally, I look forward to working with the board of directors and the LHBA staff. These incredible people provide countless numbers of hours to make our association as great as it is today. I look forward to this year, and thank you. Have a good day.
Toby, we have a few people who want to send you congratulations. Enjoy these videos brought to you by our gold partners, COP Building Materials Limited, Dale Downey Nissan and Commercial Vehicles, Dashwood Industries Incorporated, Drulo Holdings Incorporated, Enbridge Gas, Masco Canada, and Reliance Home Comfort.
Hi Toby. Different members of the board have put together some messages and I've been chosen to share them with you. Once everyone gets the coronavirus, there might not be a future, but if there is, we hope you're in it. Doesn't say who it's from. Toby, he's our man. If he can't do it, we'll all get infected. Alright. This message has been removed due to violations of our fair speech policy. I think it was my message. Toby, we're all grateful that you made the best of such a unique term and led us through strange times. I hope you have more time this fall to pursue your scientific interests, and we wish you the utmost success on your development charge of this vaccine. And finally, from all of us on the board, everyone on the board is eternally grateful that Toby tested positive for LHBA 19. Back to you, Lois.
Hello, London HBA. You know, I wish I could be there with you today. You know how I love coming to your events, and honestly, I don't think I've missed an LHBA's President's Gala in years, so I'm happy to be here in some capacity at least. I want to thank Lois once again for extending me an invitation to be here with you. It's not been an easy thing adapting to this new normal, but Lois has done a great job ensuring that LHBA members are being heard and is a tireless advocate for LHBA. Why I'm here really, however, is to congratulate my friend, my colleague, Toby Stoley, your LHBA president. I've had the privilege of working with and getting to know Toby over the past few years, and I can tell you, you have an incredible asset and representative in Toby. Actually, Toby is a lot like me. When he throws himself into something, he really throws himself into it. Like me, Toby has been president of LHBA 3 times. Apparently, we can't seem to get enough. Either that, or our executive officers are incredibly persuasive. All kidding aside though, I know why Toby keeps coming back. It is because he's incredibly passionate about the industry and about the association. He understands the value of what we do, not only here in London, but through our provincial association, OHBA, and our national association, CHBA. Toby is a proud member, and I know he will continue to participate actively with his local, provincial, and national association, even after he steps down from his role as president. Our local associations rely on people like Toby and those who have served before him and those who volunteer to serve after him. Local associations across the nation continually seek out those with leadership abilities. I know for a fact there are numerous locals struggling to maintain membership, struggling to succeed even before and especially during COVID. I continue to hope that each local can be successful in finding excellent and passionate EOs and presidents and all those who volunteer to make their locals thrive. I can assure you that LHBA continues to be a strong association and deserves to be recognized for their stellar performance on advocacy and all things pertaining to our industry. So congratulations, LHBA, for all you continue to do. On behalf of CHBA, I want to thank Toby, not only for his time and his commitment to our industry, but every member of LHBA. I know this is not the last we will see of Toby, and I look forward to working with you as we continue to ensure our industry grows and prospers. Again, I am sorry we cannot meet in person. However, I know we will see each other again soon. And LHBA, I'll see you at next year's gala. Thank you.
Hello, London HBA, and greetings on behalf of the whole team here at CHBA in Ottawa. I want to thank Lois for inviting us to be with you. It has not been easy adapting to this new normal, but Lois has done a great job ensuring that the business of LHBA has kept moving along successfully. Your executive team led by Toby Stoley as president, has also remained strong and resilient during this time. And LHBA's voice is always strong at national, and as proof of that, at this time you have not just one, but two members on our National Executive Committee. I want to give a shout out today too to everybody at LHBA, everyone who participates in the important work of the association, and for continuing to do what you do best, build and renovate incredible homes and communities for Canadians. I've had the privilege of getting to know Toby over the past few years, and I can tell you that you have a great asset and representative in Toby. He is incredibly passionate about the industry and the association. He understands the value of what we do, not only in London, but also at the provincial level and here at national. On behalf of CHBA, then, I want to thank Toby for his time and commitment to our industry as a whole, and to you, the members of LHBA. I know this is not the last we will see of Toby, and I look forward to continuing to work with Toby and LHBA as we continue to ensure our industry grows and prospers. Thank you, and congratulations, Toby, on a great term as president.
Yeah, why are we here?
Well, we're here to talk about Toby, remember?
Oh, that's right.
We're going to talk about Toby Stoley.
Yeah, excuse me, everybody. When you get old, you kind of lose it. Yeah, we're here to talk about Toby.
Little did we know when we met that sort of one-man show renovator was that he was well educated in high school. You know, he went to Upper Canada College as a teenager, and then went on to go to Western and took a number of courses at Western. And so now, you know, between working for you guys at Reed's for a period of time and now a big wig at Sifton, like, this guy's really come a long way in his career.
Yeah. Oh, he really has. And kind of the icing on the cake right now is being on the Terry on board. I don't know where, I think probably a builder with integrity that's well spoken. I don't know where there's a better place right now with what's going on to represent the home builders and the individual builders is at the Terry on board. We need them because of the new structure. We need a person on there like that. And sometimes maybe it's karma, whatever, but I think maybe part of his career is, as of now, is meant to be where he's at, on the board, Terry on board, and his position with Sifton, and it's great to see him there.
Yep. He's done some excellent work over the years, continues to do so, and who knows what's next for that guy. I mean, he just seems to go up and up and up with his career and in whatever he does. So,
you tell me there's some different sides to him. So maybe there's some sides to Toby in the future we haven't even seen yet.
Oh, yeah. Well, you haven't seen Toby on the ice. I mean, he's a star on the ice. I don't know if you knew that.
No, I didn't know that.
Yeah. He was drafted to the Leafs way back when, but he went out to one or two practices and didn't work out so well. But he's talented in a lot of different areas, that guy. So you just never know what's next for him. But one way or the other, what we do want to say, Toby, is congratulations to you and all that you've done for the association, for the building industry in general. You're an amazing guy with your hard work and your dedication, and I just want to say thanks for being a friend and for being a colleague. It's been awesome. Alan?
Well, you said all the words. I could say amen. I second all that. Toby, just wish you the best. Thank you for everything that you've done. The leadership that you've shown has been amazing. But still the thing that stands out to me is your persona, your integrity. You're solid, and a great family man, and you're doing a great job with your business, and especially the home builders right now. We need you, and I thank you for that, and I wish you all the best going forward.
All the best, Toby. Thanks very much, bud. You take care.
Hi, Toby. Bob Shigadance here from the Ontario Home Builders Association. Just a quick shout out to thank you for your many years of service as you celebrate 3 years as president of the London Home Builders Association, and your advocacy and hard work for our industry across the province. As of late, you've also stepped up to become a board member of the Terry Warranty Corporation, And again, thank you for all your efforts. Very much appreciated and congratulations.
Hello to my friend at the London Home Builders Association and to President Toby. I guess third time is a charm. So thank you for your third time as president at the local association. You have done extremely well in representing your local, the OHBA, and the industry in everything that you do. I know you have much more to give, and I know you will continue to work on behalf of the industry and everything you do in front of you. So thank you for that, Toby, and for your service. Look forward to seeing everyone at the next London Home Builder dinner meeting whenever we can get back together. Until then, stay safe, be kind, and I look forward to seeing you all very soon. Thank you very much.
As the tribute to Toby continues, we thought we would sneak into the backyard of a Dipsticks backyard get-together after a hockey practice and learn a little bit more about Toby, about his strengths, about his weaknesses, and find out, some of the things you might not know about Toby. So, first off, the Dipsticks. Tell me a little bit about the Dipsticks, how it began, and the team, because I see you've got all sorts of paraphernalia back there.
Yeah, well, actually, the team owner here, Peter Hall, the team is actually named after his great-grandfather, or was it your grandfather, invented the dipstick?
Invented the dipstick.
Yes.
And that's my company's product.
We have lots of residuals from that money, so unlimited budget, we can just go ahead and create the gloves, the
Whatever we
sticks,
want,
whatever we need.
Yeah.
So
we're known for our swag more than our hockey.
We are the best looking team in the league by far. Even with Toby on the team, we're still voted the best looking team.
We are, even with Toby, when he shows up.
When he shows.
He's such a hard worker.
Yeah.
Works a lot.
Yeah.
Seems to work a lot. He misses a lot of games.
He paid us to say this, right?
He did, yes.
Yeah, if Richard's listening.
If Richard's listening, he's always at work doing evaluations.
Yeah, excellent job.
This is part of our swag.
Yeah.
Okay, so tell me, let's have a look. Let me get out of the way here.
Okay.
This is the scoring title watch right here, very coveted. We have our own pucks, courtesy of Doug Wastel.
Well, in that unlimited dipstick budget.
Unlimited dipstick budget, we take it out of our budget,
We have our own winery.
We have our own winery.
Gloves, custom-made gloves, helmets. Multiple awards that we've all won.
This is the most improved player right here.
That's
Toby's won that a lot, actually.
Somehow he's always
sock wall flooring.
We have nobody cares about the mats.
Sock wall flooring.
You can walk all over Sackwall.
So Toby, his strengths, weaknesses, what's his greatest attribute?
Toby's good in the showers. He likes to take a long hot shower after the game.
Good shower. Yeah, he cleans up real nice.
He knows all the big words. If there's an interview after the game, he can use all the big words.
Yeah, he's a good interview after the game.
What other strengths does he? He's great. If you need like a one-handed poke check or a one-handed shot or a one-handed pass.
He's probably the best one-handed hockey player, I would say.
I've ever seen.
I've
ever seen. Best one-handed, yes.
Yeah.
And lastly, I heard he likes black shirts.
He's known to have the odd black shirt in his...
Quite a collection of black shirts. I was shocked and appalled at the same time when I saw his closet.
So black is his color, other than the Dipsticks color?
Other than Dipsticks, I think the black is his color. You'd have to say that.
Yeah, for sure.
And it says a lot about his character.
Yeah.
All right. Okay.
His character or his soul or whatever.
Okay, guys, I'm going to move on and see the rest of the team here. So the team's come together here today, Toby, for you. And hey, what can we say about Toby? What are some of his accomplishments, or what are some of the funniest things? Does anybody have a funny Toby story?
Toby who?
Toby is a solid one-handed hockey player, so that's why we all have one glove and one stick, because he can shoot with one hand with the best of them. He's a great one-handed player.
Yeah, he's mastered hockey with one hand.
And how was that? How did this come about?
It took a lot of time, I would think. I've given this a lot of thought, and really, I got nothing good. So, good luck in retirement, Tony.
Toby. Wrong name.
That was Tina.
He has many names. He has many names. Toby.
Some we can't say on camera, or can we say them all?
We can say them all.
Okay.
Tony, Tina.
Tinkerbell. He likes that one.
Didn't he retire already? Like
While he was playing, he retired one time, didn't he? While he was in the game, he retired.
Yeah,
he quit. Yeah.
Like we keep changing our game night just so we can try to avoid Toby.
Right.
Anybody have like a really good, funny Toby story?
Well, there's one time in flip-flops. That didn't work out in his favor. Flip-flops and a curb. Yeah. It was unfortunate, yeah. Yeah, cool. There was a lawsuit. It didn't go well. Yeah.
What is it like as having Toby as a teammate?
He's a fantastic goalie coach. He is. He yells and screams, and he throws stuff at me sometimes. And mostly because I'm not in the net. But yeah, he does. But he has some positive things, you know. If I stop the puck, he doesn't say anything, so that's good. So
He pays, and then he doesn't come, and that's a big thing in hockey, right? Like he pays all his money, and then he doesn't come to the games, right? That's good. That's good.
It's good for the budget.
Yeah. Yeah. Good for the score.
What's one of the best things that he's ever done as a leader?
As a leader?
Oh, I know.
I think Toby all gave us gifts in the dressing room one year. Loofah sponges.
That's what I was going to say. That's the only thing I can remember that he's given us.
That's the best thing Toby has ever done.
Orange and blue.
And he's very positive. He is a leader in the dressing room, especially after a game. He'll be the first one to send a positive message to all the players, like, Bibbs, stay out of the penalty box. Very positive.
As a leader of the LHBA, and I know some of you work with him, some of you play with him, obviously, as the dipsticks on the team, but who works with Toby?
I do.
So as a leader with the LHBA, as a leader and as the former president, we're celebrating him as the president. Is there anything you want to say about his leadership qualities?
Toby is a very unselfish person. And on a serious note, Toby has given a ton of time, not only to the London Home Builders Association, but other various charities and organizations in the City of London. And Toby is the first person, if you ask him to step up, Toby will step up. That is probably Toby's best quality, and I really admire him about that.
And I can hear guys chatting over here. Did anyone want to say anything else?
Sorry, I thought you were looking for positive things.
But as three-time president, we do have a rewards program with the dipsticks for 3 goals. So we're thinking hat trick of presidency. There must be a reward for him.
Yeah.
I'm not sure what it would be, but I think
Toby.
Yeah, we have some.
Got a few ideas.
All right, Toby. So you've heard it right from your teammates here. Again, thank you so much for all of your leadership, everything you've done as the president of the London Home Builders Association. Do you guys want to give him a salute? I'll get out of the way. And I believe this guy is going in the pool because Toby is a very good swimmer. Is someone going to do that for me? You just want him to go in? I'll allow you. Give him a little luva. Yeah, give him a little.
That was Toby in Nashville. And Grand Band.
R.I.P.
Yeah.
And down he goes.
He was such a good guy.
It is with unbending gratitude that we present the LHBA Bent Hammer Award to Toby Stoley, in recognition of his striking leadership as president of the London Home Builders Association. In a unique time, Toby's steady leadership was critical to the industry's resiliency. His focus on engaging members, ensuring safety for all workers, raising the understanding of building officials, setting the association's path towards developing its regional voice, and his long-term commitment to LHBA will stand as an inspiration for generations of members.
Thank you to everyone for watching our first virtual President's Industry Celebration. Congratulations again to Toby on his wonderful year as president, and best of luck to Dave as he takes the reins and leads us through the next year. I hope to see you all at a regular dinner gala next year. Thank you and have a great day.
Toby, congratulations on your term. It was anything but ordinary. And as usual, through adversity, you were there, you lead. And it's something that I've known for years and come to expect. You not only lead, but you lead by example and through compassion and caring about people and about events. I've appreciated working with you over the years. I know you will continue, whether it's home builders, Sifton, kids kicking cancer, COVID-19. Whenever the need arises, you not one stand back, and I've appreciated that about you for many, many years. You also, by your leadership, with trust, you engender and help others to become better people. Thank you for your service. Thank you for the opportunity to serve with you. As your term came to an end, I see you using that yellow bird a little bit more. Enjoy it. Take time. Play hard. Be safe.